Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. It's where bears live, don't you know? Hope y'all had a great weekend, a great Thanksgiving weekend. Stuffed to the gills out here. Stuffed to the gills. I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend. It's Cyber Monday, people. What a great place to start off Cyber Monday, or end Cyber Monday, I guess. Then right here on Bear's channel, as we do a little something called the Chat Council, people. It's where you, yes, you out there in the chat get to tell a talking bear what to do on his own channel. But I'm pulling a reversal here today, people, because I'm going to be telling you what I think about a little game called Civilization 7. That's why we named it Why. Why is what I would usually say when I got confused about the game and threw my hands up in the air and just couldn't figure out why. Couldn't figure out why at all. So let me jump right on into it, and then I'll say hello to everybody here. Give me a second. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Ah, goodness, if it does, I swear. I will literally lose it. 200 and I forget. 200 and, I don't know, 200 plus hours into the game. We started this back in February. I'm going to say late February of this year. So not quite a full year playing the game, but I think I've got enough hours and playtime under my belt here to be able to tell you what I think. And you might be surprised. You might actually be surprised out here. So let me see here. Amy is here. Melissa as well. Great to have you ladies here. P-Money, hello all. How's the family? Why? The episode is called Why? Well, this is a misadventure off to a promising start, says Amy. Well, that's true. We're going to be talking a little bit about the game. I need to finish it up. We're at the very end here, Amy. You weren't with us the last time, but we're right about ready to nuke some people. I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What you probably should do when you're about to nuke somebody. Oh boy, oh boy. And then we ran into a whole bunch of issues, and I need to say a little apology out here to old P Money. I literally lost it the last time. I couldn't take it anymore, people. Absolutely could not take it anymore. And just throw up the old claws and in disgust out here. So I apologize about that, P-Money. I'm usually, fun-filled episode, all that other stuff. When I get angry, it's not good tubes out here, people. Not good tubes at all. So let me get into it for you good folks out here. Show you what we're doing. Here we are. We're playing, and this is going to be part of the review here. But we're playing as Charlemagne, not the god, but the king, people. That'd be the king of France. Well, king of a lot of Europe, I suppose. And the reasons and craziness with all of the division between the ages and yada, yada, yada. But here's our fella here. We're playing as Charlemagne, this little fella here. He's got a nice full tummy after the Thanksgiving weekend. So here we are. We're playing as Paris. Basically, what we're going to do is just play the game and do the review at the same time. I'll tell you people about what's going on here in just a second. But basically, right over here with Daha, I'm about to nuke some people. And probably P-Money, if you're okay with it and the rest of the chat is okay with it, what I'm going to do is, where is it? 15 turns. I've got 15 turns until the end of the game. So we're going to play around a little bit with it, but mainly it's going to be a review out here. So let's get into it. All good. Wife and oldest are making Christmas cracker cookies. I told them I wish there was a better name. They kept calling it making Christmas crack. Christmas crack. Watch out. Watch out for that Christmas crack out there, people. LOL, the crackers was autocorrected. They are literally called Christmas crack. Ah, okay. He did well on Thanksgiving. He got to have both Canadian and U.S. Thanksgiving. Ooh, there you go. There you go. A guy who studied and works with drug addicts getting rehabilitated. I always wish they could call it something else. Yes. There you go. There you go. Crack. Christmas crack is whack, yo. Christmas crack is way whack. So anyways, here is Madrid. We started out, and we'll talk a little bit about the different ages and all this other stuff in a minute here, but started out as Paris. No, excuse me. Started out as Athens. Became Spain. We went from Greece to Spain, and then we went back over here, and Athens became Paris. So we're playing as France right now. Actually, there's another fella here who's also French. But the way that the game is, he's representing Siam, Lafayette is. So I have no idea what the heck's going on there. We're still at war with Ian. We're still at war with, what's-his-face, Confucius. A couple other people are angry at me as well. Ahsoka is fascist, so, you know, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. But that's all right. That's okay. Anyways, that's kind of the long and the short of where we're at here. We're at war with Ian, the sky, and the green here. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it here. Bear's review of Civilization 7. Let's start off with what is good. Let's start off with that. Let's see. P-Money says, I yelled at Ruth. Bear says, Christmas crack is whack. She yelled back, Bear should tell that to his cocaine bear cousin. Hey, now, listen, you know, I mean, we all got those family members. You know, you only see them once a year at Christmas or Thanksgiving. So, you know, cut Bear a little bit of slack here. A little bit of slack. And I'm going to cut old Firaxis Games a little bit of slack here as well. I liked number one. Oh, let's just go ahead and do the turn here. I like number one, the graphics. This is a major upgrade and improvement from the previous games. So I do. Why is the sound not coming up? There it is. I do enjoy the graphics. It does look fantastic, whether or not you're scrolled all the way out or you're coming back in. Looks really, really good. We have not had graphics like this in a Civilization game. They've tried a couple things in the past, but usually it's been top down. I think the past couple games it's kind of been 3/4 angle. This kind of switches back and forth. You can kind of go from a top down to kind of a 3/4. So I like that. I liked what they did there. It was much improved. Much improved. One of the big reasons I wanted to get this game was like, holy cow, looking at the previews, the graphics looked awesome. But, you know, of course, that always hides some stuff. But I really thought that it looked pretty good. Espionage action detected. Who now? Ian! Perform the espionage action infiltration. Military infiltration for being revealed. Uh-oh, it succeeded. Okay, what did he do? Being revealed, they suffer a 6 successful. They gain the following effect. They gain vision of our commanders. Good, you can see me coming when I'm going to bomb you. All right. Good. It does look pretty, says Amy. I agree with that, Amy. I mean, you can scroll all the way down here to, like, this little farm. I mean, in previous games, we just had to settle with, like, your brown area turned green. And it had a couple little pixels on there. You're like, oh, look, I got a farm. I mean, this actually looks like a farm. And through the ages, it goes through different transitions. Like, you got a tractor here now because we're in the modern age. You get kind of like this modern-looking barn with the windmill and all that sort of stuff. So it looks, I really like it. I really like it. You can review it. Make sure at least once Amy gets to see a nuke. Well, let me go to the second detail, which is detail. Second point I meant, which is details. So let's go ahead and take out Al Fustat with our bomber here. So we've got a bomb. We don't have a bomber. Did I not do the bomb? Okay. Well, okay, I do got the aerodrome commander, but I don't have a bomber. Well, that stinks. All right, well, we're going to have to wait an extra turn for that. All right, let me do this. Thing with a thing here, people. I did not lose my place. Here. 840 gold. Will I have enough to get 2? Nope. Or I guess I can't purchase 2 at a time. Because I think I would have had enough. Alright, well, I do got a bomber. Can I use them? I can. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's do this. Detail. I love a lot of the detail in here. You can go from let's just do this one. Like the sinking ships here. You can sink. You'd fire on this guy and you watch him sink. Like blah 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 blah. Like some of the stuff falls down. That's pretty cool. It sinks below the waves. You know, previous games they would just disappear. You know, now you get little bubbles and all this stuff. I really like that. You know, you get the fish out here swimming around as a fish resource. You got some of the ocean resources that you can see. A lot of great details out here. So let's take our bomber. There we go. And let's nuke the heck out of Alfustat. I know why you came here, people. To watch me nuke things. And we've got 5 nuclear weapons, so we got plenty. Plenty of nukes to go around. Alright, Alfustat. You're al-nuked. You're al-nuked. There he goes. So there you go. Nice, great detail there. You would not see that in any previous Civ game. So very cool. Very cool. Even with the atom bomb detail. You even got the shadow, all that sort of stuff. Very cool. Very interesting. Now you're getting a whole bunch of fallout. Fallout. You can see all the fallout and everything. I guess I should probably send somebody over there and take it over, right? I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do. So we'll send a tank over there. I don't know how long the fallout lasts, so I have no idea. Another one of my issues with the game, but we'll get to that in a minute. So detail, great stuff. Like the movement. Oh shoot, I should have left it on the fella there. You can kind of see him kind of leaving a track in the dirt or kind of coming out into the sea here. All really good stuff. All really, really good stuff. In fact, let me just do with this guy here. We'll show the field gun guy. Nope, not that. Yeah, there we go. So he kind of comes out and like his ship, you know, it's in the water, it's making waves, all this other stuff. He's got smoke, all the chimney there, or smokestack. So very good. I liked a lot of the detail that they put into this. You can see our tree guy over here moving back and forth, loading logs. All great stuff. I liked a lot of the little details that they had. Tank can get across water. In a boat he can. In a boat he can. There's some tasty looking fish, says Amy. That's right. That's right. Guess that makes them a fish tank, says Amy. Bada-bump. Bada-bump. So yeah, detail, I like that. I like that. From just a player perspective, a lot of these empire building games and such, they can become a little complicated. And this game is complicated, but I will tell them that it is a good ease of use. You know, I can just say, okay, you know, click, go over there. Sometimes it doesn't work because I don't know what the heck that they did. This doesn't seem to be native as a PC or Mac game, a keyboard and mouse type game. Seems more like a Nintendo Switch or PlayStation, maybe even a handheld of some kind. So I don't think that's the best, but just ease of use of, okay, let me click on my city. Okay, I got a number of stuff here. It tells me, you know, what a granary. I don't have a granary in here. Seriously? I got everything else. I don't have a granary. Let me put a granary in there. Purchase a granary. See, there we go. So now, okay, now I can see, hey, I'm gonna get some more growth out of this. So yeah, you can click on there, you do the thing, click on that, and hey, okay, perfect. You don't have to go through a whole lot of steps. You don't have to do a whole lot of clicking to just be able to say, hey, I want a granary right over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Does fine. Does absolutely fine with that. Did we just damage our own ship with the nuke? No. No, they're still pretty healthy. That's a good question. That is a very good question. I'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, this sort of stab in the dark nature of some of this stuff with the combat, like, You know, okay, let's just say I had a unit right there. Would it have been injured? I don't know until I use the nuke. So you'd figure that, you know, hey, I've went through the whole process of the atom bomb and everything. You'd figure we would have done some testing and it would have said, okay, stay out of this area. But we'll get to that. Oh, P-Money, I got plenty of stuff. I got 3 good and a whole bunch of bad. So I'm just trying to get through the good right now here. Just trying to get through all of the good here. Let's see. Ian sparked a diplomatic incident. Well, I sparked a nuke. Your Crusader was attacked. So this guy was attacked by somebody. Probably this guy here. So let's get him out of the way. So that's kind of what I was saying. Kind of ease of use. So it's like, oh, okay, he's damaged. I can see that he's damaged. Let me get him out of the way. Let me get him up here healed. And good stuff will ensue. It might have been this guy. I don't know. So, yeah, very easy. I mean, okay, I can click, naval attack, attack that guy. There we go, some more of that detail that you can see. Didn't really hurt him that much, but that's okay. But you saw the what would you call those? The cannons, the ship guns move back and forth. Good details. They didn't need to put that in there, but it was a nice little touch. And if they had made a great game, that would have made it just that much better. But they didn't make a great game, and it seems like, okay, you spent all this resource on this little tiny thing over here that you missed, you know, everything else. The gameplay is accessible. That's good, says Amy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So kind of ease of use, that sort of deal. And if we do end up doing some of the other games, I can kind of show you the difference on how a lot of that is very complex. And I thought that they did a really good job of easy to play but hard to master. Now, the way that they put the game together, the hard to master part is even harder because it's not really built correctly. But just kind of a general thing, I think it's pretty easy to get into, especially in the first 30, 40, 50 turns when you're just kind of starting out. It's pretty easy. You can kind of figure out what you're doing. It's when it gets more complicated here is when it kind of falls off the rails. All right, let me see. Command my unit. Who do I got to do? Where are we going with this guy? Where are we going with this guy? I was supposed to take somebody out, but I forget who. I forget who it was. Was it this guy? Yeah, hostile. Okay, yeah. So we needed to... gosh dang it, I keep... anyhow. So we're moving units here right now. I'm just trying to get through the game here. We'll end up probably in a little bit just hitting the enter button until we complete the game here. But we're going to move along here as quickly as I can with everything. So that was all the good stuff. We are here at 8:20 p.m. after 15 or so minutes. That is all of the good stuff. Now sit in, grab some popcorn, take some notes, especially if you're at Firaxis Games. Take some notes because here is the bad stuff. Although P-Money says the animation is definitely my favorite part. It is. I liked that they spent the time and did some of that stuff. But they forgot, you know, minor things like making a stable game that can be played without crashing. Now, I'm hoping, man, oh man, this would be just the chef's kiss for this review if the game crashes. That would just basically just make all of my points right there without even having to continue. We played this last week, all week long, Monday through Friday, I should say. Played it all 5 of those days. Every single one of those days, the game crashed. Usually it was on the exit of the game. I'm just going to let that go to sleep. Usually it was on the exit of the game. I would go to exit out and it would crash. But usually, hey, we've had it saved. Okay, we're good, no worries. We'll be fine. You just go to sleep right there, so I don't have to keep bothering with you. So once again, they made great details, but they couldn't make a stable platform for it to run on. Now, I'll give them a little bit of credit in that they brought it out in multiple different platforms at the same time. So everything from a Nintendo Switch to a Macintosh to a PC. And everything pretty much in between there. So they have a number of platforms, so it might be more stable on one platform than the other. But because it's not stable to begin with, means that it's not a very fun experience at all. No crashing. That's a little highfalutin, isn't it, Amy? Isn't it? Great, the bad part. Should I tell work I'm not coming in till tomorrow? Or not coming in tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Okay, so what am I going to do with this guy? I don't know. Coastal Raid. Do that. Okay, boom. So all 5 of the days it crashed on me. And one of the days it actually crashed on me while I was playing the game. No matter how great your game is, if you can't be certain that the game is stable while you're playing it, means that you probably don't have a good game. You might have a good game, but it's not a great game. It's not like you're going to go out and tell people, hey, go and check out this game. It's going to crash on you occasions. Make sure you save a bunch. To their credit, the autosave works. It takes you to the previous turn, so it saves it every turn as an autosave. So it's not like you got to go way, way back or anything like that, but top of my list as far as the bad. Not stable at all. Not at all stable. All right. What am I going to do with this guy? I might bring him over here to Kusa and take that when I nuke him. I got to wait a turn or so. Let's see. Can we bring him out? We sure can. Let's watch him go out into the ocean here. There they go. So these guys have their own little ship that they have, different than the single one. So there is that. Oh, I forgot to mention. Let me mention real quick on one of the goods. I did like the combat, and also the what these guys are called, the Army Commanders. They have a naval commander and what was it called? Aerodrome commander. I'm not so sure about the aerodrome commander that much, but the other ones, Army commander, it allows you to stack some units into one unit and be able to just move that one unit. So if you're fighting a war like we're doing here, you can stack a bunch of units into one unit and move it around instead of 4 units that you have to move around. I thought that was a good idea. All right, back to the bad. Oh, man. It hasn't corrupt save data. That's good. I suppose, Amy. That's like... It's like saying, I don't know, your ice cream is 99% fecal free, but you still get that 1% chance of fecal matter in your ice cream. And it's like, yeah, but even if it's still 1%, it's still 1%. And that's 1% more than I want in my ice cream here. So, yeah, I suppose. You gotta wait another turn to nuke. I think so. Yeah, I think he's out of... Now, again, maybe if I had another bomber, I could do more than one in one turn, but, yeah, it's kind of silly that I've got a World War I bomber nuking a city, and he wouldn't be able to escape the blast radius. So, go figure on that one. So, anyways, let's see. What's to do with this guy? Cruiser, 100%. Let's just bring him down here and just kind of keep him kind of hanged out down there so I don't have to keep doing stuff. Oh, and I need to sink this guy as well. That would be a major thing here. Although that is the other. That's this guy. I'm trying to sink the... There he is. Okay. I'm trying to sink this guy. So let's do that. Ah, and I sunk him too. Perfect. Before, I never knew. It was kind of a crapshoot. There it goes, sinking down into the water. Great detail. I like that. So I guess we can take out this guy. No, no, don't do two. Don't do two. Okay, there you go. Well, that sunk awfully quickly. All right. I like it. Me likey. Okay, so he's got his battleship in the city. So this is kind of weird. This is kind of something that's a little strange, a little odd that I haven't quite figured out. But your ships can go into cities, and they can fight from the cities. But we can also capture cities with ships as well, which you weren't able to do the last time. And let's see, I think I might be skipping ahead here, right? Hold on one second. Where are my notes at? Yeah, I kind of would say that it's not intuitive. You wouldn't think that you would be able to capture a city with a ship. You'd figure you would need a land unit to be able to do that. So some of these things are not very intuitive. Let me show another one here. One of the things that got... P-Money can back me up on this. I got so frustrated with this because you saw where we can move land units. We can move naval units. So I had my air unit right here. I was like, okay, I have my bomber here. I have an airfield over here. Over here in Daha. Well, let me just take my airplane and bring him over here. Yeah, I figured that would be simple enough, but there's no way to do that. And it doesn't tell you that you can't do that either. So there's nothing that tells you you can or can't do that, number one. There's no way to find that out. They have this whole civilopedia here. Let's just do bomber. Let's just type that in. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, okay, we've got a bomber here. What does it do? It's got range. Okay, so I should be able to move 10 range, right? No, that's just where you can attack. So apparently, unless somebody wants to tell me different, that's... Once you get an airfield, that's it. You just put your bomber there, and then that's it. He can't move. He can't go anywhere else other than that air base. So let's just say I had an air base over here, for example. That would be within 10 turns, or 10 movements. So I should be able to take my airplane and put him over here, right? You can't. So why would you... You would have to think well far in advance to figure out, okay, I'm going to be bombing this guy, so I need to be 10 turns away from his... Or 10 hexes away from his city. So I'm going to put my airfield here, and then I'm going to keep my bomber here, and it's just basically a sunk cost. You can't move it around. You can't do it. You'd figure it's an airplane. They can move around, but they can't. So it's not intuitive where you would think. And that's kind of gets back to sort of easy to play, hard to master. I don't mind it being hard, some of the strategy stuff, but when you're actively roadblocking, okay, I want to build an air unit. I want to move them, let's just say, over here to Mexico City. And you can't do that. And now you're struggling to figure out why. You've basically kind of taken yourself out of the sort of narrative gameplay that you have going on here. So bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad. I could be a jerk and just say I have no idea what Bear is talking about. That'd be on point for sure. On point for sure. So that kind of goes back to the confusing part where some of the features aren't defined very clearly. We were trying to find some of the other stuff here, movements and why things were happening a certain way. You couldn't find. A lot of times you would just go into the civilopedia and you would say, okay, I want to search for, I don't know, abattoir. Okay, let me find out what an abattoir is. And okay, it gives you all this sort of stuff. But there was other stuff that was missing. Like if you were to type in aerodrome, A-E-R, aerodrome, it doesn't tell you anything about you can't move your unit once they're stacked. They're stacked. You can't do anything with it. It doesn't tell you any of that in there. So you go looking for it. The other thing that we were doing, and P-Money can back me up on this if he doesn't want to be a jerk, I was trying to figure out, it was Daha. It was a town. So they have in this game towns and cities. So it was a town. Pardon me. Getting all choked up here, people. So I says, okay, well, I want to build my aerodrome in the town. Wouldn't allow me to do it. Purchase it, I should say. Like, oh, okay, well, let me go to the Civilopedia and see what it has to say. Da-da-da. Required to train air units. Air units trained in this settlement will spawn at this building's location. So I says, okay, well, let's build one. Well, I couldn't do it. Couldn't figure out why. It took, what, Peabody, like 5 minutes? Like, figure out saying, oh, okay, it needs to be a city that has the aerodrome in there. So you have some places that you can build certain things and other places you can't. And it is not intuitive whatsoever how you're doing that. All right, I've nuked that city. We're at the end of our turn here, turn number 93, 1852. Let's go forward into the future, see what happens. He's still trying to attack. Good luck with all that. Good luck with all that. So, yeah, anyways, combat, same situation. Just stabs in the dark. We nuked the city, but I didn't know what the outcome was. We go to do certain things. We had some stuff where they were sending tanks over to the city. And it's like, okay, well, let me just hit them with the artillery. They should be vulnerable. But they kept attacking the city for some strange reason. It's like, but your tanks, you're in a, it's like D-Day. They're trapped. They're sardines getting shot down. So you'd figure it would favor the defender, but no, it didn't. It was just like, no, we're gonna go attack the city. It doesn't matter. Not intuitive at all here. Not intuitive. One of the sort of flip sides of the great detail that they have in here is, yeah, it's great detail, but when everything is super detailed, then it all gets lost in the detail. Kind of like seeing the forest through the trees. Or the trees through the forest? I don't know. I'm a bear. I should know these things. But it's like looking at something and you can't quite focus in on what needs to be important and what doesn't. This is a great example. I wish it wasn't hidden behind some of this stuff. But this is a great example right here. And I'll show you maybe some of my other cities. There's a city somewhere in here. Now, luckily, you can kind of see it right here. But I don't know. Is it on this tile? Is it on that tile? I'm not exactly sure which. Same thing with Perusa. I think it's on this tile, but I'm not entirely sure. So you scroll down into it, and it's still detail upon. It's great. It looks terrific, but at the same time, it's urban sprawl. It's like I can't tell what is what here. I know that there's some world wonders here, but like, what is this? I have no idea. So I come over it. Oh, it's a bath and a grist mill, but you wouldn't know it just by, okay, I'm looking at it from here. What is that? I don't know. There's some sort of, stuff out here in the water. Oh, okay, it's a lighthouse and a wharf. Both of them are, I guess, obsolete, which they call overbuildable here, from the different ages. We'll get into that in a minute, but very, very confusing. Let's, here's a great example. Front. What do I have in front? Where is my, I don't know, let's say granary. Where's the granary at? I have no flippin' clue. Let's go down. Is this the granary? Maybe. Okay, the granary's right there. Granary's right there. Okay, all right. Well, that's makes sense, I guess. But you got to search all, and that takes it out of the intuitive gameplay aspect of it. So, looks like a really nice city, I suppose. But look at all the urban sprawl. It all just blends together. Previous games, they would have the city, and you'd click on it, and you'd be able to see what you had in the city. Your granary, up to your factory, up to your air base, whatever. This, you got some stuff, but like, it's just a mess of stuff here. So I have a hard time, number one, finding that they have walls in the city, because they kind of blend in with kind of the surrounding terrain. I mean, it all just kind of goes together. And again, okay, I scroll all the way out. Where is front? Is this the main city? Is this the main city? Ah, yes, City Hall. So that is the main city right there. But it gets real hard To see all that stuff. The buildings, we've had units that I've like, where is the unit? And spent a minute or so, and he's just like hiding in one of these tiles here that you can't quite see. Let me see if I can give an example. Let's just bring this guy out here. So you can kind of see with his icon here, right up here where it is, but the actual unit, I mean, it is hidden. He's there, up there. I told you he's hidden, literally. So he's there, I guess, but it's really hard to tell with the details. And now you've got like 20-foot tall super soldiers right outside your city. So the solution to their problem was to make the guys really big. We've had that also with the ships. Like they'll come into the river here and they'll shrink down. Incredible shrinking ships there. So some of that stuff where the detail might have looked good on first inspection of like, okay, this is a promotional piece of material. Oh, okay, it looks great. Oh, look at all the detail in there. But okay, find me that unit that I just moved. There he is. There, can I click on him? There he is. Click back, put him in there. So that was very, very difficult to kind of figure out. All right, let me grow my town here. Again, we've got towns, cities, that sort of stuff. They kind of improved a little bit of it where it would tell you, okay, over here off to the left, okay, you're going to get 3 happiness and 4 growth out of it. So it kind of tells you, okay, it's bumping up. But before it didn't, and even still, doesn't matter to me, go right there, whatever. Even still, a lot of the UI is very confusing as well. I'll just put a specialist there. And I don't know. Let's keep making cruisers. All right. So we're going through all this sort of stuff. I have Ruthville here. It's want me to grow, put in my town focus. This doesn't matter in the least. I have not found that this does anything for you. Hub, you know, it gives you a couple pluses, I guess, that you could do, but as far as a useful tactic, maybe a fort town if you're close to your enemy or something like that. But other than that, I really don't see. I don't see the use. I don't see the use of doing any. Once again, the UI is also confusing as well. We'll talk a little bit about the game mechanic here in just a second, but just for example, okay, I want to see how we're doing in the game. Are we getting close? Are we getting far away? I don't know. So, okay, I've got this little thing up here that gives me some progress. All right, let's click on it. All right, well, I can't get the railroad to Karen. We'll talk about that in a minute. It kind of gives me some of the other stuff that we have right there. Okay, not bad, not bad. But then you got this thing over here, which confused the heck out of me, trying to do some of the social policies and whatnot here. I wish that was a little bit consolidated. You know, instead of having to go through 2 buttons, you can just go through 1, click on it, and just have another tab maybe. And at least be able to see, okay, all in one spot. All right, my age progress, good. I shouldn't have to click on another freaking screen to just figure out, okay, what are my policies? Okay, I'm doing really well in one area. Let's just say I'm doing really well in military, but I want to build it up a little bit in science. Okay, now I got to go to a completely different screen. I have to go to, okay, I'm looking at science. Yeah, boy, I really need some science. Okay, let me click on the, see, it would be helpful to have another tab or something like that there. Instead, they have it broken up into 2 different tabs here. They had religion at one point. It went away. So one of these went away. And then I kept getting confused about all the other. Player unlocks. I don't even know what the heck that is. See, I don't even know what the heck this is. I couldn't even tell you. I've got Xena tradition. What does that mean? I have no idea. Game doesn't really tell you. So very, very frustrating as far as like game UI. I try to go find, okay, These are the people that I'm at war with. Okay, well, let's just click on Confucius. Confucius say. It gives me this as far as how I want to be kind of viewed around the world. I'm viewed negatively. He started the war, but I'm viewed negatively on this. But I just wanted to figure out, okay, who am I fighting against? One of the big things at the end of the age is ideologies that you're trying to fight. So, but I gotta find them here. How do I? This is another great example. How do I find? I think I gotta click on his thing here, and then I gotta go to. Okay, communism. He's a dirty commie. All the people that are leaving thumbs down out there. Dirty commie out here. But, okay, why can't I have that in the original thing where we're talking about the war? Okay, so we've got the original war here. Okay, I'm not doing that great, but hey, why not put democracy? Communism. You know, something along that way where you can say, oh, okay, the reason that I'm getting a whole lot of negativity is because, let's just find out here. See, now I gotta go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Ian, what is he? He's a fascist. So it would be really great to figure out the ideology, since that's a big deal of the game here. That, hey, both of these guys that I'm fighting are ideologies that are against democracy. That'd be great. But I gotta go through 2 freaking screens to be able to get to that. Bad UI. Bad UI. I know that she would agree with me here. Alright, let's make sure that I have that to the commander. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me not. Well, gosh dang it. I just did it, didn't I? That's another thing. Confusing controls. That would be another thing. Alright, let's see how far this guy will go. There's that city. Okay. So we're going to take that over. I hope. Well, maybe next. Womp, 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 womp. Okay. All right. Finally. What did we go through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different points. I did not start out this series complaining about this, but I'm going to end it by complaining about this. But for all the people out there that's age transitions, why are they so angry about age transitions? Game UI, city detail, it's not intuitive enough. It's not stable and it's confusing. You could get rid of the age transitions and go back to a normal civilization game and you still have issues. So all the people out there defending Firaxis Games, please, by all means, in the comment section or maybe in your own videos or whatever, explain to age transitions here. Because that is the major faux pas that this game has right now. And I would say the main reason why people stay away. I mean, I gave a couple other reasons why, but a pretty big reason why from this game. Where was I sending this guy? I sent him somewhere. Did I have somebody to attack? Is this a... Oh, look at there. New city. I'll just leave him there for right now. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, people, because I'm just trying to get to the end of this anyways. So what we have is what's called Age of Transition. Be advised, here is sounding kind of crackling. Really? Hold on. Test. Test, test, test. Am I still crackling? Let me know if I'm still crackling, P-Mike, because I hate to do that. I'm just getting to a great point here. Actually, hold on. Before I get to that great point, I left something out. I completely forgot about it. In and out. I apologize if it's crackling here, people. I completely forgot about what the... One of the major things that we're trying to do was this when I first started the age, I wanted to, all I had to do was connect settlements by rail. All you gotta do is research the stuff to get you a trade station, and then build a couple trade stations. Bada bing, bada boom. When you go, you go, and you see that I've got a rail station there. Of course, I got a rail station right here in Paris, but it doesn't work. It does not work. I was able to build a factory, railroad connected to be able to build factories for some reason. Still crackling? What the heck is going? See, Firaxis Games does not want Bear to speak the truth here. Speak the truth. And I did not want to nuke anybody to Peabody's chagrin. I just want. It did not work. This part of the gameplay is completely broken. So I was able to build a factory. So I was able to put into Paris my tea, but doesn't even need to be factory resources. Are locked because I can't do anything. Little Crackle. What the heck is going on, man? Let's see. Hold on. Because I turned off the music for the game just so I can talk. Maybe it's a connection? La 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 la. Add that to the negative of detail. Crackly is the negative part there. So, anyways, we have all these factory resources that I can't do anything with because the game mechanic is broken. So, right then and there, I would say that's a huge negative as well. Right up there with the crashes. I completely forgot about it. Put it out of my mind. So I says, okay, well, we'll just nuke everybody at this point. So that's where we're going. As okay, the game doesn't work. I threw up my hands and let's just YOLO nuke people. So okay, Lafayette has made peace with Confucius? How dare you? Right before I'm about to destroy him? Meh. All right, whatever. Cruiser was attacked. Of course it was. Dreadnought was attacked. Of course it was. Okay. All right, anyways. So age transition, maybe a Christmas crackle. Christmas crack is heading to Bear. Oh my goodness. Crack is whack and crackly is even wackily, I suppose. All right. A transition. Completely and utterly pointless. Utterly, why? Why did they make this? Why make a civilization game where you have the same character? All of these characters all stayed the same. Except for Harriet Tubman. I killed her. All these characters stayed the same. It was different civilizations in a game called Civilization. So the tagline of Civilization is build your civilization to stand the test of time. So you take it from, a mud hut all the way up to, nuclear weapons or blasting into space or whatever the other stuff was. Railroad tycoon, whatever the case may be. Really good. Again, simple gameplay, hard to master, but you could get into it very easily, and you could choose your identity. So, for example, a lot of the things that I like is the Greeks. Like, okay, let's do it as the Greeks. That's what I want my civilization to be. It's not as bad right now, Beer. Excellent. Okay, good, because I'm getting to my points here. No, shut up, Confucius. I want to destroy you. So we had to. I just lost my train of thought there. We had to transition from the Greeks to the Spaniards to now the French. But that was just because of their reasoning of let's just keep it European. I don't want to go all the way across the map. So, like, Lafayette is Siamese. So, I mean, we could have started out as Greeks. We could have went to, like, a Native American Indian tribe and then ended our civilization game as Asian. The Asian Greeks. So, you lose all identity. There's no identity to what you're playing as. Luckily, I was able to get back to France. That was nice. I would like to have been Napoleon, but whatever, it works. But you lose pretty much all of your identity as far as your civilization. Now it's just basically who is the leader and the leader attributes rather than your civilization attributes. So, for example, in the past, Greece was really good early on in the early stages. You had your main units as far as the Greeks was at the Hoplites or something like that. Really powerful in that age, but once you get further into the game, they're less and less powerful, that particular unit. So you got to be able to make sure that you're up to date on all your science and updating and all that sort of stuff. Boom. It just depends on the leader and what his, come on, attack. Did I already attack? Oh, yeah, I already attacked. Okay. Already attacked. Okay. Shut up, Confucius. So, yeah, you've got no identity as far as that. Civilization, vaguely historically themed. Yeah, but one of the major faux pas that I would say. There we go. Let's get our dreadnought down here. I can kind of understand where they come from, the game developers here. Of okay, we don't want to get one super powerful, whether it's the AI or whether it's the human player. We don't want to get one super powered civilization like halfway through the game, and then it's just basically they're just beating up on the other civilizations. So what they needed to do, and what they did, was basically kind of set as a kind of a soft reset. They reset everybody kind of in the same boat, the same pattern, and it says, okay, the new age, the new modern age, okay, you might have went really far in the previous age, but now we're going to reset everybody kind of the same level, more or less, and then let you compete through this age. Okay, I mean, that's fine. That's a worthwhile endeavor if you wanted to do that. That's fine. What did I just spaced over somebody. We'll figure it out, people. Ooh, I can get on land. Excellent. But what happens when you age transition like that is basically hitting the pause button on your narrative of whatever you were doing. You know, okay, I am an expansionist empire, and I'm trying to spread out as far as I can. I am a cultural center of culture, so I want to make sure that I've got all my culture. I've got a lot of world wonders, libraries, and museums, and all that sort of stuff. Basically, you hit a hard reset on all of that. Basically, how it is you open the age, you go through the middle progress of the age, and then you have something called a crisis period, which takes you to the end of that age and then brings you into the next age. I don't mind so much the fact that they did some of that stuff, but it basically pauses everything. It says, okay, now I've went through all of this stuff. I had an idea of what I wanted to try and do. Now I'm in a brand new age, so now whatever, let's just say we're at a war. Let's just say we're at war here with Ian here, and the age transitions. Well, I've nuked him, the age transitions, and now we're all just copacetic again. And it's like, no, I was on my path to war with my mortal enemy throughout the ages. You know, the French versus the British, the Chinese versus the Japanese, whatever the case is. So you lose all that. You lose a whole bunch of that. I'm going to send them over here. Let's send them over here. And it's just that staccato rhythm of it where it just kind of breaks out of everything. And you only have that limited amount of time anyways. You've reset everything. So you're going to need 15, 20 turns, 30 turns just to be able to get back up to speed to where you were. Now you've got another 40 or so turns, 30 or 40 turns until the next crisis, which repeats the process. So you've got maybe 30 or 40 turns in that age to be able to do something with. Move your units, build stuff or whatever, and then you're on to the next age. So if you're halfway through building a world wonder and your age transition, it's like, okay, well, what was the point? Why was I building that when I could have just went out and got gold or did something completely different? So they really break it up, and I really, really don't like it. It really interrupts everything. It's a whole lot of start and stop. Very, very confusing. But I think the biggest thing is there's no real identity to who your civilization is. It's just generic civilization with this guy leader. And it didn't matter which civilization you choose other than just what bonus points you wanted to go along with it. Or, hey, this is a really unique unit. Let me play as that guy. Other than that, I really didn't see any reason why they needed to... why can't I heal this guy? What the heck? Heal. See, here we go. Bad UI. All I want to do is heal this guy. He's in my territory. He should be able to heal. I'm crackling, aren't I? I'm crackling! Not the good Kirby crackle either. There it goes. Why is it... See, this is left unexplained of... I'm in the territory. Why can't I heal? Oh, you got to be at a port. Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know. I'm glad I got more into strategy, to be honest. 4X, at least 2X style, seems to be dying at the moment. Dying, says Crevasse. Is it Crevasse or Crevice? Crevice, I don't know. Euro 5 looks really weird. Again, it goes back to great detail, but sometimes it gets lost in the details. So, I would agree with you that it needs a lot of work. But that's why I saved age transitions to the very end of kind of my critique here. So that's kind of basically Bear's critique as far as why. Well, let me put it this way: would you recommend this game, Bear? No, I would not recommend the game. It's interesting. It looks great. But it's not fun because of a lot of stuff that we talked about earlier, especially the game crashing. You just don't know when it's going to crash, and it's that sort of apprehensiveness, number one, and just the lack of direction, I suppose, clear direction from the game developers of, okay, you do this, this happens. You don't do this, this happens. You know, allow people to make that informed choice rather than just kind of stabbing in the dark about it. So, all right, let's see. Coastal Raid. There we go. Yeah, well, no, I got this guy right here. Let's attack him. Because he's going to come across here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Alfustada, hopefully the next turn. Let's see here. Cruiser, and let's just bring him down here. It's fine. Wait a minute. Next turn, no, I want a nuke. What the heck? Yeah, what? Okay, number 365 on the complaint list. Why the aerodrome commander doesn't come up as being able to be used? So I have no idea. All right, P-Money, here we go, man. Let's nuke. CUSA, I'm just going to call it. We're going to bomb the USA. There we go. All right. here we go. Let's watch as nuclear bomb explodes. Kablooey. Take that. Let's see. We need a table of contents for the bad review categories. Table of content? Do we need that? I can go over it real quickly here. The bad. Not stable. Confusing. Not intuitive. Map and city detail is very bad. Game UI is not the greatest. Age transition stinks. Did I mention? Zoom in. Did it kill all the birds? I would assume so. I would assume there's... Shut up, Ian. Well, okay. Kusa. Will reject the deal? Well, give me Persa as well. Well, give me Alfustat as well. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Ah, you fear you cannot. Ah, well, okay. And why this guy talks, but my guy never talks. He just kind of sits there and just kind of looks mad. I don't know. All right, well, fine. You cannot. I cannot. I cannot. There we go. So we did nuke. We did nuke the city. The birds are the robots, says Amy. Uh-oh. She is bringing in the conspiracy theories. Bringing it in. Fine by me, Ian. More nuking it is. And I realize if you're new here, it is even. We just couldn't come up. By the way, okay, number 537 of little nitpicks that Bear has. The little icon that I have here, it covers over part of the dialogue box. So it's, I was trying to read Eben. We call him Ian, but it's Eben, I-B-N, Betula. See, it covers over Ian, or Eben, or, you know, anything over here, like it covers over... Like, how many turns do I have left? Oh, okay, 4. But it doesn't tell you in the dialog box because your cursor covers over it. So we've had several things where we've had narrative choices where we go to click on something and it's like, I don't know how many, you know, gold or influence or whatever that we're going to be getting because it gets covered over by the dang cursor. All right, let's continue. I'm probably just going to keep going forward here. Holy macaroni. Oh, look at all the units he's got out now. Well, I guess it's time to nuke Persa. Wait, what? No, wait. I get Kaifeng? No, wait. He wants the city back. He wants the city that I took. No, Confucius. That's not how this works. Right, what? Hold on. Where are we at? Ah. See, I think... Is that the city that we're trying to capture? I don't know. Anyone else want to declare peace? Not me. Not me. I just can't figure... Is that his city that he's... No, you don't receive it. I guess... No, shut your face. Shut your face. Was it? I can't remember. There's so many cities. Fuzhou. Fuzhou, that's the one. Which one did he want? He wanted the original one, right? Yeah, Kaifeng. He wanted his city back that he had back here, that he was so angry that I had a ship right here. He's like, I'm going to go to war with you, bear. Okay. And then he proceeded to lose all his cities. Except for that one. It's almost gone. Number 837 of strange choices. The AI in this is really weird. We had Harriet Tubman came all the way across the map and founded this city. We renamed it Lesterville. But she came all the way across the map. It's like she had plenty of space over here to put cities. And she didn't. She came all the way across the map. Same thing with the Mexicans. They came all the way up here to Toledo. I was like, okay, enough of that. We completely eradicated that city. But yeah, he came all the way up here. Like, dude, you got plenty of spaces around that you could build a city at. And you want to build it right next to me? What are you doing, man? So, AI is strange. I do like the natural wonders and also the, I guess, weather effects, or maybe natural disasters. So they've got volcanoes, they've got hurricanes, blizzards. There might be one other. I think that was pretty cool. Confucius is annoying me. Can we take him out? I am trying, P-Money. I'm trying my best. So there's that mountain. Let's see. Dreadnought. We got P-Money here saying, I want to end this guy. And I actually agree with you. I do. Let's bring him down. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Let me turn back up the volume here and see if it's affecting anything here. I can't hear anything. Yeah, I'll keep it off. Sorry, people. Sorry about that, but we'll make it work here. Okay, so I should be able to capture this city, which is the strangest thing, that you can capture a city. But let's do it. Let's do it. It sinks in the middle of the city. That's an odd one. I guess if it's if it's in the city, it can also sink in the city. That's strange. What, I didn't capture it? What the hell? All right, I'm sorry, people. The next turn we'll capture it. Yay. I have no idea. I guess it's got a little bit of the defense network left there. It's hard to tell. All right, grab my town. I don't really care. Whatever. There we go. Town focus. I don't care. Doesn't make any difference to me. Units. We disperse this guy, right? What? No. Buddy, I'm trying to destroy you. Okay. There we go. Amy says, "Oh right, Lesterville was the first liberated from the Tubman Dark Santa Alliance." Yes, there you go. There you go. Ooh, I got bonus points out of that. Excellent. So he gets even more powerful. Cool. I don't know. I don't know which one I should do. Doesn't really matter. We're trying to end the game anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me. We'll do that one. There we go. Good job. This guy is a boss. And I never really... The idea was never to be like a military superpower. And capture some of these cities right here if I really wanted to. That's an interesting thought. All right, the independent power of whatever has been dispersed. Tough luck for him. They were attacked. Okay, command my units. Yeah, just stay right there. Probably going to be a lot of just hitting enter after a little while here. So just stay alert. Because I don't want to keep coming back to all this stuff. Stay alert. There you go. My units, you just stay right there. And yeah, so Kus nuked. So let's see if my guys can take over the city. Let's do this number. And he's not already moved. Why can't I attack? There we go. There we go. We will attack. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's something in there? What is in there? Oh, he's got a unit in there. I didn't see that. Okay. So, hopefully this guy has got enough turns. I think so. Right? Yes. Excellent. I still haven't defeated him. Gosh dang it. Okay, maybe you can do it after all. I don't know. Nope. All right, let's go. That's a little close for his guys there, but all right, we'll do it. We'll do it. It doesn't really matter to me at this point whether or not we lose these guys or not. And I can't unpack these guys, unfortunately. That would be another thing with the armies. I wish you could do a little bit more. Let me put it this way. I wish at least one of these 3 units or 4 units that they could defend. Because right now I just got an army commander here who could get run over. So I wish that they could improve on that a little bit. All right, command my units. And try and take Elfustad P money. We're going to try. It's a long war. But it doesn't look like he's got any units. So that's good. And then we'll see what happens with... Just in case, because I cannot... Actually, I can attack. Let's do it. Why not? Yep, there we go, people. We got the radioactive wasteland of Al-Fustat. Yay, us. Boy, oh boy. It's like capturing Cuba. What do I do now? Okay. Keep a raised city. I don't know. I'll let the chat decide whether or not to keep or raise the city. So let Beard know in the chat whether or not we should keep a city or we should... I mean, we've already nuked it. We've already nuked it at this point. Wait, do you really want Al-Fustat at this point? Probably not. Let's see. Bear says his least favorite part. Mine is they don't like you conquering too many cities. Yeah, again, being a major world power and taking over everybody's city. I just want to become a humble railroad tycoon. Couldn't do that. Game reason. Destroy the wasteland. Destroy it is. Don't really care. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Oh, I gotta hit confirm. Okay. All right. Well, it's probably gonna take more time, more time than we have than in the game here, because I'm trying to end it here. All right. Let's make sure that we take on these folks here. What are the rules for Fallout? You know what, Amy? That's a great idea. Let's look it up. Let's see if they have anything. Of course not. I mean, you know, you only nuke the city. You just want to make sure, hey, am I going to survive in this nuclear wasteland or not? And it doesn't have anything. And the freaking, okay, maybe radiation? Point for this game. On point. I can't believe it. Actually, no, I can't believe it. I can believe it, and I do believe it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this guy out. No, why? What? What the hell? Oh, that's right. He came for move there. Okay, cancel orders. I just want you to... Can't find... No, just stop. No, just go. Cancel. Yeah, I think I did it. I don't know. Next turn. Okay, I've nuked Kusa. So we've got, what, three left, right? And let's see how long we got on this guy. 12 inner turns. Okay. Maybe the game should allow Charlemagne to buy a hazmat suit for Fusat. Yeah, I think it's just so on point that it doesn't even tell you about the Fallout. Doesn't matter to me. We're raising the city. Mainly, we're just going to be continuing the game here until we get to the, was it Ivy Mike? Was that it? Oh, look at him. Oh, wow, that's a pretty big cannon. That's a very big cannon. Very big cannon indeed. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, what do we got? Let's see. That's your problem, not mine. We'll change from friendly to neutral. What did I do to you, Ahsoka? Really? I mean, what did I do to you? Honestly, I haven't... I've been the nicest guy to Ahsoka the World Renouncer, and he's like, I hate you so much. I'm like, well, whatever. You would figure that I would lose a bunch of influence. If you lose influence by capturing a city, wouldn't you lose influence by nuking a city and killing a bunch of people? Wouldn't that be the case? Oh, for crying out loud. Cruiser was attacked. Okay. Army commander was attacked. Okay. Grow my town. I don't care. Whatever. Right there is fine. Town focus. I don't care. Alright, command my units. Hopefully not too much. Alright, well, let's take our land ship. And let's join the army. Join the army. Well, let's just, for fun and giggles here, let's just send them up here. SS Intima. What? Anyways, we're going to send him up there. He's got one weak unit in the city. Good luck. Good luck. I was at one point looking at this place to put a city here. So, oh, there's rubber. Of course, I'll take some rubber. I'll cut like half of his empire in half. There we go. I feel like devastating a city would be worse than recovering one, but the game says no. The game says a lot of stupid things that I just can't help. I'm trying to help Firaxis Games, but you just won't let me. They just won't let me. All right, can I capture this city with this guy? This would be funny. Did I capture it? I captured it. I captured a major city with a boat. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, I got militarism. Yay. What does that give me? That gives me something, I don't know. I can't tell. 3 combat strength for fortified units and districts. Yeah. Healing. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Material. I don't need no ambassadors. Screw that. You guys had your chance. Oops. What? Where did it? God dang it. Okay. Ambassadors, get out of there. There we go. Cool beans. All right, so there is our devastated city as well, people. Bear's destroying all of Ian's towns. I've trained him well. I didn't even want to, P-Money. I just wanted to become a humble railroad tycoon. I had all the cities I needed. I didn't need any more. I wasn't bloodlusting, but the game turned me that way when I couldn't have any. See, he's got railroads. Why can't I have railroads? I just want some railroads. Yeah, terrible. Terrible, people. Terrible. All right. Uh-oh, he's got a battleship up here. Better look out for that. Let's see. Let's go right there. And look, he shrank. He shrank. How am I supposed to take on a guy 10 times my size? All right. Kaboom. The game gave you no other option, says Amy. I know. Conspiracy theory. P-Money called Firaxis to ruin the railroad aspect, so Bear would have to resort to nukes. And the biggest nuke of all coming up in, whatever, 10 turns or 15 turns or something like that. There you go. That's great. And that guy's a little far away, isn't he? Yeah, he's a little too far away. But we'll get him down here just in case. Maybe next turn. I don't know where he's building. He might be building these boats up somewhere up here. All right. Let's see. Army Commander, a promotion available. Let's promote. You deserve the biggest promotion of all, and that is leadership. Land units within the command upgraded. Don't really need that. Flanking. Sure. Let's do that. Flanking. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead. I bet you I can take out this guy with my boat here. Kaboom. And hopefully I can take out this guy with my boat too. Nope, not even. Oh, he's got more units here. Okay, well. In that case, it's time. It's tank time. Everybody's favorite. Tank time. Tank time. You know, it'd be nice. It would really be nice if we did the thing with the thing. There it goes. Okay, and now you attack. Oh, for crying out loud. Really? Ah, man, oh man. Okay. Keep or raise Kusa, people. That's the question I have. Are we going to keep the city? Are we going to burn it to the ground? All right. Choose a stick. I don't care at this point. Whatever. Oh, actually, I can get one without any turns. That's cool. Well, let's do the French one. Let's see. Happiness on military. Oh, I get a settlement limit. That'll put me over 36 out of 22. Boy, 2 culture on happiness buildings and world wonder. That might not be a bad one as well. Might not be a bad as well. Just raise Kusa. Destroy it all. Destroy it all is the vote from P money here. So did I get it? I have to wait 0 turns? Well, isn't 0 turns now? Yeah, for crying out loud, this game, I tell you. All right, any thoughts out here about keeping or raising a city? Let's see. I can put resources into the radioactive town. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I'm not so sure that you really want me to do that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Settlement is being raised. Kusa's already got sugar. So what else do you need? Get out of here. All right. And let's see. Command my units. Take out this tank that... It's like the forest through the trees. It's... Sometimes you can't see some of this stuff that... Okay. Take him out, man. Well, weaken him, I guess, I suppose. Okay. Give me the other guy. Give me the other guy. Give me that guy. Okay. Do the thing. With the thing. There we go. Okay, finally, we took him out. There we go. I mean, I'm usually about saving town, says Amy. But I don't know what the new rules are for Fallout. Again, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be ending this in, what? 11 turns. And, like, a majority of that is just going to be me hitting, you know, either the space bar or the enter key just to make it happen, which is what the developers did not want people to do. They were specifically designing this not for that to happen, but they made a not great game, and so you're like, okay, let's just end this. Let's just end it. All right, especially put fruits and vegetables to grow in our radioactive city. I think that would work out well. Radioactive city. Do I have any world wonders? I do. I've got a world wonder. Actually, I've got 2 world wonders. So you know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. I mean, it's gonna. By the time I get it, it's gonna be game over anyway. So it doesn't even really matter. But there we go. Okay. I think raising it would take that much longer, so I'm just not even gonna worry about it. Okay, you probably need to heal. So go ahead and heal. Command the units. Okay, we've already taken. Not in range, but if this guy comes over here, he'll be in range. Put him on alert. Destroyed the city, so let's get the heck out of there. Yeah, 12 turns for it to be raised, so by that time, I think we'll be done. All right, command, you just come over here. Finally, can we finally take this city? Please tell me we can finally take it. Please tell me, why can't I attack? Just frickin' take the city. There we go, finally. Ah, death, what a blessing. The righteous man can rest and villains' tricks end. Don't you think that's the other way around? I can finally rest and you're dead? Go away now. All right. Oh, look at that. He's like, talk to the hand. I don't even care anymore, Confucius. Get out of my sight. You're dead. You're dead, Confucius. So that's 2 civilizations that we took down. That would be Harriet Tubman and also Confucius. Oh, all right, P-Money. There it goes. Okay, cool beans. What did I get? Oh, yeah, happiness. And the settlement limit. Oh, boy, that'll change everything. Keep or raise the city. I don't know. What hell, I don't have any units to be able to put in here. Raise the city. Raise the roof. Raise the city. There we go. Choose a civic. I don't care. Whatever. We'll do the other French one. We'll just get it done with. There we go. All right. Resources. I don't care. They can starve to death. Fine by me. Oh, wait. No, I've got whales. I got whales. Ah, gosh darn it, I already said raise the city. Well, Wales, you get to roam free. You won't be a resource after all. Aha. Kaboom, you're dead. Okay. So we've taken out 2 civilizations. Yay, us. And you're dead. Okay. Yay. Yes, Amy. Yay, we did it. We finally did it. We killed Confucius. He's not confused anymore. He knows the score because he's dead. The score is you're dead. Okay. How many more turns do I got to suffer through? I got 11 more turns, people. You mean we didn't nuke the whales? Why do we even have nukes, says Peabody. I know. I know. All right. Well, let's just keep an eye on what's going on over here. I'm just tempted to just keep hitting enter until we, what are we doing here? Oh, this guy, yeah. Heal. Until, I just want to see what happens with the, is it Ivy? Ivy Mike or something like that? What was the name of it? Operation Ivy. Operation Ivy. There you go. I think Ivy Mike was part of all that. All right, next turn. I don't care. Whatever. Whatever comes, it comes. It's fine. I wasn't expecting more battleships. I was not expecting that. Okay. Well, at least we get rid of all our nukes before you just hit it. Oh, I will. Believe me. I think we might have another 1 or 2 nukes being built. So, all right. Is that us? Not us. No, Kilimanjaro. Okay, whatever. Your declare war diplomatic action with Confucius has been canceled because he's been canceled. And has completed a milestone for railroad. Of course! Didn't I take one of your cities that had a railroad in there and now he's a railroad tycoon? Okay, sure. Sure thing. Now the leader is a... Which war? Which one? I've only got 1 left. We got 1 left. Okay. Okay, I was attacked. Uh-oh, I was attacked. Look there. Oh! Yeah, he decided to come out and attack me. Good luck with that. Okay, and I was... Oh, okay, I was attacked. Well, let's attack back. At this point, I don't care if I lose anybody. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, I forgot that he still had an assault gun. Don't we have an assault gun weapons ban? Alright, attack. Oh, god dang it. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Come on. Okay, get out of there. Alright, there we are. Attack. I'll attack him. There we go. You. Attack him. I can't believe I'm holding these people off with a freaking cruiser. Crazy. Grow City, I don't care. Whatever, we'll put it there. That's fine. Grow Town, I don't care. Whatever, we'll put it there. That's fine. Grow Town, I don't care. Whatever, we'll put it there. It's fine. Settlement under threat? Which one? Where? What threat? Where's the threat? Get out of here. joking. All right, command units. Let's go ahead and take this guy out just because I like taking out in here. Let's see, get this guy and unbox. We'll put him right there. You attack. You go now. Literally, I could probably just walk right on in. Let's. Can I do that with an army commander? I don't even know. Maybe. Can he go in? Go. Okay. Well, let's just unbox our guy here and put him in there, right? We could do that. We can do that. This is what I mean about it being confusing as heck. Of what you're allowed to do and what you're not allowed to do. Okay, unbox. Put you right there. Okay, can I walk in with the artillery? Ah, no defenses. Okay, that's what it is. All right, well, we'll take that out. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Let us come up here and just... Nope, I can't do that. Okay, we'll take this guy out. Or just about take him out. Holy mackerel, that is a giant gun. Holy cow. And they're black? Okay. Yeah, you don't want to hit your hand against the gun. You might accidentally cause it to go boom. All right. Well, let's attack ye. Okay. Probably need to get this guy the heck out of dodge. I mean, I don't care if they get destroyed, but whatever. Okay, attack. Boom, there. But that's what happens. That's what happens. That's a whoopsie. That's a whoopsie on me. All right, I'm moving way more units than I thought I was going to have to. Okay, you just hang tight there. Give me my units. Okay, what else do I got to do? Stay there. And my units. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and bring this guy out. We'll bring him over here and whatever. Okay. Give me my units. Dude, I know this isn't terribly exciting. I'm just putting everything up and getting it all lined up here for you good people. That's what I call cancel culture. Ew. All right, here we are. You know what? Stab in the dark. Let's just test all of this stuff out. Let's see if units get damaged in the atomic blast. Hopefully I can reach. Yes, just barely. Just barely. So we'll see. We'll see if my unit dies or not. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, come on, plane. There we go. He's a slow plane. Yep. So any units outside of the city, or outside where you're nuking, are going to get zapped. So they're all dead. Everybody is dead. Everybody's dead. That's what happens, man. Right, can I just walk right on in? We'll just walk right on in. What the heck? Why not? What the heck? I am just on a roll here. On a roll. Okay. What is this guy? I can't tell. He's already moved. Okay. Well, you have a stay of execution, sir. But this is all mine now. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. We'll keep it. Fine. I don't care. There we go. Confirm. Good. Choose civic. I don't care. Natural history. Great. Leader attribute. What? I do? Wait, you give me an attribute for nuking people? I like it. I like it. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. What this stuff does, I don't know, man. It's just all bonuses upon bonuses. I don't care about the resources. Whatever, they can starve to death. In my units, cruiser. He's back in action. Right on. Right on. All right, come on. Let's quit dilly dallying here. Get him out of there. I don't need him there. It's kind of interesting that the ship sank in the city. Try saying that 3 times fast. Now that's an order. Unit, I order you to enter the city just to see if you die from the fallout. Well, we did. And they did. You know, listen. But, hey, we learned something today. You know, we did do that. And it's the friends that we make along the way, really. So, that's what it's all about. Gosh dang it. This guy. How is Big Timbers making... Finally. Okay. So I'm going to try and get through this as quick as I can so I can get to the Ivy Mike, or Operation Ivy, whatever the hell it's called. So where are we at? 9:30? Yeah, let's just do that. P-Money, do you really care what happens after this? Amy. Volcano erupts. It's right on time, Amy. Set my clock. I said 9:30, and there goes Mount St. Lester's. Mount St. Lester's. Blasting away. I do think this is pretty cool. I like the addition of the natural disasters. Adds a little bit of a dynamic. You know, if you had a big battle going on and you had a volcano going off right in front, or a hurricane, for example, you're trying to go across the ocean, a hurricane, you know, it adds a little bit of that. It's just everything else about the game is just whack. Da 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 da. I don't care. Whatever. Okay. Oh wow! Look, I get a battleship. I get a destroyer, and I get a submarine. Can I use the submarine to nuke people? Oh, and I needed to build. I need to do that right away. Let's see how much that costs. Let's just see how much it costs. Let's see. An aircraft carrier. Oh, it's surprisingly cheap. So, do you have to buy? I don't know. We'll find out. So I can't go. Forever. He's there, and you can't do anything about it afterwards. Sink that ship. All the way over here. So that's interesting. Lafayette has completed milestone. War. Why? Because I'm nuking everybody? Ah, get out of here. Your land ship cruiser was attacked by a friggin' battleship. Okay, that's fine. Bring him up here. Oh, shoot, that was the... Oh, for crying out loud, I forgot all about that. Okay. Well, that's all right. I don't need to move that guy out of this guy's range. Let's at least take down a... Well, that was easy. That was easier than I expected. Okay, well, that's done with that. Cool. All right, aircraft carrier. Whatever. I don't care. What did we do? Carrier operations. I like it. Flight deck. Good. Confirm. I wish I could do this more than one time. Spotting. Okay. Or torpedo bombers. We'll do spotting. That's fine. All right, cool. So apparently I've got to get a bomber for... So how do I... Huh. Because if I purchase a bomber here in Daha, you'd figure it would go into the, this, let's, I don't know. Again, stab in the dark. Money, of course, I can't do it because I did the aircraft carrier. Okay. Thanks, game. There. Fine. Choose technology. That's my technology that I want to do. I got. Well, let's just see what's in the tree. Let's just see what we could possibly get. So armor, I guess, is our big one here. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, choose a civic. I don't freaking care. Why do you keep asking me about this? We wouldn't get capitalism in time. Nationalism. Good enough. Defenseless settlement. I don't care. Yeah, I know it's defenseless. I'm burning it down. Wait. Oh my God, they're going to take the city. Yeah, go right ahead. Go right the freak ahead. I don't care about that. Okay, this is all just busy clicks here. Busy click, busy click. Okay. Meh. That didn't do a whole heck of a lot. You attack now. And this guy's just a boss. The army commander fella here. Good deal, good deal. Okay. Ah, finally we get to excavate an artifact. However long that takes. Here we are. You stay there. I'm almost at the point where I'm just going to be like, you know, just keep everything. Don't worry about it, you know. Just get through it so we can get to the end here. That's basically where I'm kind of coming from. I don't want this to take forever. And I apologize if it is. All right, you just attack. There we go, finally. All right. Land ship, how about you attack, I don't know. Can I attack him? I can attack him. Good. I can attack him. Yeah, terrific. Yeah, par for the course. All right, you just get up there. You attack. Why is it taking me? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, whatever. Cruiser. Oh, I can upgrade. Excellent. Let's do that. And my units. Dreadnought. I could also upgrade him, but I'm gonna try and take out this guy. Let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it? It is a cool volcano, Amy. It is very cool. You know, we just conquered like 3 cities. Can we finally name one of these radioactive cities P. Moneyville? Which one do you want? Maybe Parsa, since it's already with a P. Kuasa. I'm just gonna. What is with all of the? No, screw you. It's gonna be USA, USA, USA. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now I know what city it is. USA, USA, USA. There you go. Persa sounds fine. All right. P. Moneyville. Is that what we're going to go for? Does that look good to you? Amy's got a thumbs up. All right. P. Moneyville it is. Or maybe Amy is giving me a thumbs up for USA, USA, USA. All right, command my units. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of it, people. Let's just upgrade. I want to just see what a battleship looks like. Oh, cool. That's what it looks like. An actual battleship. Awesome. All right. Cruiser? What the heck? Why not? Command my units. Cruiser. Actually, I can just come up here and upgrade him. Since now my city. Well, P-Money's city, but we'll give him some slack there. All right, I'm just going to heal, and you just stay there. Command units. This guy. This guy right here. Hey. So we're just gonna spy on this area here. Okay. Cruiser. Doesn't matter to me. Let's get back over here and maybe upgrade. That'd be cool. Upgrade it is. What does it look like? I didn't get to see it. All right. It almost looks like a miniature battleship. I guess that's what cruisers are. So there we go. All right. I'm thinking I'm about to the point where I got to figure out what the heck to do with this aircraft carrier. But I'm out of range for my bomber here. Everything's out of range. I was only 3 ranged here, and I've got what? 2 bombs left. 2 bombs left. So let me figure that out. And then we got 9 turns, 8 turns for Ivy Mike, Operation Ivy. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's just keep going. So what I might do is just have a whole lot of units just go to sleep. And, like, I don't care about the naval battle that's going on. Fine. You want to take back your city? You go right ahead. You want to take away USA? You go right ahead. Go right ahead. All right. Growtown, I don't care. Whatever. That looks great. Okay. Growtown, I don't care. Whatever. Great. Production. Are you building a nuke? If you're not, you're building a nuke. Nuke it is. I won't get it in time, but whatever. I don't care. Command my units. You can... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I did not realize that all these guys were here. Well, that's no good. That's no bueno. Can I... No, shut up, Ian. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to take your city. That's all. That's it. That's all that it gave me. You're kidding, right? Hell's bills. All right. Land ship. I think the land ship's going to be going down hard here. So what I want to do is make sure that I get my army commander the heck out of Dodge. Yeah, crap. That ain't going to help me much at all, is it? All right. Okay. We'll go there. This guy will defend me as much as he can. Oh, I didn't realize that he had another unit in there. Great. I have no idea where all these units came from. Stalemate. All right. Just stay there, I guess. All right, command units. I really don't want to keep having to do this. I don't... Whatever. Stay. Fine. You just... Quit bugging me. Crying out loud. Go over here. You go over here too. Whatever, I don't care. Heal. Upgrade. Lookout. There we go. I do like the scouts. Let me say this. I do think the scouts in this game are much improved over the previous game, where you can kind of scout out the area, or like early on in the game, if you want to take a scout, it goes through one of his turns, but it kind of opens up a lot of the area. He kind of, lack of a better term, he scouts out ahead. So you can find a lot of the, what are they called? They used to be called the huts way back when. I don't know what they call it anymore, but the unique items that you can get around the map. So I do like that part. They did a good job, and I should have shown him petting the dog there. I did like that little thing that they did. Look out, P-Money, your city's being attacked. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Ooh, that's pretty serious. Let me put an actual battleship into range here and see what happens. So we've got battleship versus dreadnought. This should not be any contest whatsoever. And yet it somehow is. All right. So we'll take our destroyer instead and take this guy out and see what happens. I have no idea. Kaboom. How can I get the same amount of damage when it's 2 different types? I do like them battling back and forth there. They are really That's a very intense naval battle. Come to P-Moneyville. Maybe you'll get bitten by one of our radioactive spiders and get powers. Ooh. How do you feel about missionaries for Civ 7 since you use them a lot in this game? Well, number one, it really helped me with the gold. So that was good. What I disliked mainly was the AI. The AI would not worry about their own cities, but they would send missionaries out to other cities to convert them, which made no sense. You'd figure you'd want a strong central core and then spread out from there. And that's basically what we did, but apparently that wasn't that wasn't the way to go, I guess. So, okay, how do I get head of commander? Okay, so that wouldn't work. How do I, pardon me here, people, 1 second. So could I take this guy and can he move? Rebase! Oh, okay, now, okay. Well, now I know. Okay, so that's there. Can I take the other one? Can I do this other one? Is that how it works? That guy. So could he come to this one? No. And it doesn't tell you why. Okay. See, that was weird. So you had to go into the airbase commander, aerodrome commander, and then you had to click on the actual unit, and then you had to go into and then go to move, where it would be just like, why can't I just click on that and say go there? That seems like it would be the easiest way to do it, but apparently not. So, hey, at least I've got an aircraft carrier. Let's go find somebody to nuke. What do you think? Sparta? Wait a minute, Sparta? What the heck is going on here, man? The hell? Sheesh. There he goes. Okay, finally. Is he going to grow bigger? He is going to grow bigger. Look at you. You've ate your Wheaties today. All right. I want to keep him kind of outside of the range of this guy. That would be bad if my nuclear aircraft carrier got sank. That'd be no bueno. Okay, command my units. You know, I want to just move on with my life here. Are you kidding me? The guy still isn't dead. How is that even possible? Superpowers. This gun is super powered, apparently. Okay. All right. I'm just going to put you to sleep. Stay there. Quit bothering me. Destroyer. Quit bothering me. Stay there. Okay. You. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I can go up this river. There we go. Now we're really going to put the screws to them. Because I can go all the way up this river. I don't have anybody that I can attack, though. That's no good. All right, well. Oh, shoot. Is he a battleship? Whatever. Doesn't matter to me. We're trying to get this game over and done with. Okay, you know what? Hold on. You just quit bothering me. Okay, command units. You just freaking quit bothering me all the time. What do we do here? What do we do there? Just do it. God dang it. I just want to get on with my life. All right. Command my units. Another one. Okay. Attack. Whatever that thing is. Okay. Finally. All right. Somebody got sunk or died or something happened. They ran away. Whatever the case is. We got a celebration. Finally, we're celebrating. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. Combat strength. Fine. Terrific. Good. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Crank. Whatever. We'll leave it blank. Doesn't matter. Queso. Build a nuke. We're all building nukes here. All right. Policy slots. Okay. Whatever. Trench works. Fine. Terrific. All Well, this is not going very well here. As far as this army commander, I can't get more than one turn away from this guy. Okay. Because I do want to keep that army commander guy. He is pretty cool. I'll just keep firing. Keep on to the defensive there. All right, command the units. Gosh dang it. I really just stop. Just let me live my life. All right, you get out of there. We're burning down the city. Command my units. Okay, you get out of there. I just want to live my life. There we go. We'll just put him over there. Fine. Get out of that. Okay, fine. Okay, good, good. Where did the other guys go? I don't know. Let's find them. There's the battleships. Okay. We'll take them out. Do some naval combat here, people. All right, take them out, hopefully. Boom, boom, boom. Take them out. Oh, that's right. Crap. Okay, well, we'll have to take out this guy. Maybe. Maybe. All right, let's just slowly bring our aircraft carrier over here. And what do you think, P-Money? Sparta with a D? Or Tanya? I'm just going to call it Tanya. Which one do you think? Am I in range? Hold on. Let's see. Bomb. No. No, I want a nuke. Okay, hold on. There we go. This guy. Okay, aircraft carrier. Aircraft carrier. There it is. Okay, bomb. Can I bomb? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, and I will. All right, destroy Ian. Yes. Okay. Do you have a preference? Actually, this is a bigger city right here. A bigger city right here. So let's just nuke that. Let's see what happens. Nobody was around though. Gosh dang it. And ain't nobody gonna be around no more, because we just done nuked them. Nuked them good. Take that, Ian. Take that. You sure you still want to be at war with me? Are you sure? All right, command my units. Fine. Whatever. Upgrade. Stay there. You. Whatever. Stay there. You. Attack that guy. There we go. You. We'll just upgrade you. Command units. We'll keep this guy going down here just for the fun of it. You know, I should have brought this guy down here sooner, you know, to keep an eye on all this sort of stuff, but I didn't, so, meh. What is this? Cabasa's Lake. Interesting. It's a nice lake. It's a very nice lake. It'd be a shame if it got nuked. It'd be a real shame. It's a nice city you got there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Be a real shame. Okay. Change. Is Ahsoka getting mad at me? Look at what, Ahsoka, I just drop a couple nukes on people and you're angry at me? Why, sir? Why? Alright, just freaking heal and stay there. Unit, another unit, just quit. Stop. I don't care. Where did this guy come from? Just stop. Units. Alright, just stop. Okay. Next turn, finally. Thank God. 7 turns. Command units. God dang it. All right, what else? 4 turns. Okay. You go there. Finally. Okay. We're getting close, people. We're getting close to Ivy Lake. We're getting awfully close here. He just attacked me from someplace. I don't know where. These like overpowered gun units here that he has. Okay, Grow City. I don't care. Whatever, right there. That's fine. Grow Town. I don't care. Santa Claus grows into the... Yeah, okay. Grow Town. Whatever. I don't frickin' care. Here. Grow Town. For crying out loud. It never ends. Low happiness. Surprise, surprise. All right, dismiss. Down focus. I don't care. Quit making me click on stuff. Down focus. Stop. Just stop. Why? Why? Well, apparently he's not. He took out my gun, but hey, he didn't take out my army commander, which is much more valuable to me. So, land ship, join the army. Join the army and get the flip out of Dodge, man. Not a good idea coming over here, but you know, we were YOLOing. I said, what the heck? You can't attack me, so kiss off. In my units. Again, I'm just gonna leave these guys here, just so we can get through this a whole lot quicker. You can upgrade. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, I can attack this guy, so let's do that. I gotta keep P Moneyville. I'm keeping the rest of P Money's family with the cities here, so I gotta protect his. I'll give Ian this. He's still fighting the good fight after like 4 nukes. Yeah, well, you know, beats the alternative, I suppose. Command units, land ship. Is this guy moving? Okay, yeah, I can do that guy. Let's just attack him. There we go, finally. All right, so what did I have there? Just hang out, man. We don't need to keep doing stuff here. Destroyer, I'll put him out here. That's fine. In my units. Destroyer, you just need to heal. That's great. Command my units. We can stay right there. Nuke another day. Destroyer. Oh, hello. Does this guy move? I think I need to take this guy out. Just be on the safe side. All right. And then we'll just slow this guy down. Maybe. Possibly. Now he's hiding behind his other damaged one. Man, maybe I should have nuked Sparta. There's always next time. It's always next time. All right. Command my units. That's a nice lake you have there, sir. I'd hate to see anything happen to it. Kaboom, kaboom. All right, finally. Thank goodness. Next turn. How many do we have left, people? I'm trying to get through as quick as I can. 6? Okay. A lot of this might just be hitting spacebar and just continue. Because I just want to see what happens when we end the game. I'm personally already done with this game. I think P-Money wants to see another nuke or two, but I'm personally over and done here. We got one more nuke. I think so. 2, P-Money. We got 2 more. So we'll make sure that we use all of them. I'd hate to put any to waste. Oh, God, what now? More movements? Quit. Just stop. Let me just get through these 6 or whatever turns it is. Be done with all this. All right, let's go. I was hoping he'd go into Sparta. Oh, well. The Awash River is awash. Yep. That is that. All right, well, we'll help you out, Axum. Repair. Harriet Tubman would hate for me to repair the plantation, but we are anyways. Grow Town. I don't care. Flip, man. Just let me. No. Again. Okay. Where is this? USA is out of resistance. I guess that's what happens when you nuke everybody. I guess that's what happens. Okay. Diplomatic, I guess. Let me guess. Oh, hey, hello. Sure. I've got enough, apparently. So, yeah, let's do it. Great. Terrific. One Frenchman to another. Even though you're, like, Asian now for some strange reason. I don't care. Whatever. Globalism. Military. Yeah, let's do military. Resource. I don't care. Whatever. Get out of here. Command my units. You. Just come all the way across the map. So I don't have to deal with it anymore. There we go. All right. Look at me. I can attack all sorts of stuff. But let's take this. What? A modern cruiser, or destroyer, I should say, has a little bit of trouble with this ship of the line from several hundred years ago. Ah, good. No, he did stick it. Okay, good. You'd figure, like, couldn't you just, like, run right through them? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, just like run right through them. Don't even have to shoot a torpedo. All right. You know what? You stay right there. I don't need to do anything. You know what? You can just heal and stay right there. Command my units. Whatever. Heal. That's fine. Command my units. Nuke another city. Why not? Let's do it. Sparta? Which one is Sparta? There we go. Sparta. Come on! Taking out a battleship! Nope. But we did blow the hell out of that city. Maybe I could take it with one of my ships. Just walk right on in. Or float right on in. Since we are ending the game, what do you want to do tomorrow? Do you want to take a week break to look for a new game for next week? Or did you want to still do a show? We'll do a show. That might be the topic of the show, is what to do next. That might be a great option here. So I can show you a couple of the ones when we end it and kind of go from there. But we'll play it by ear, P-Money. Fashion show, says Amy. A great idea, Amy. That is a great idea. I've been saving up for a fashion show for the longest time. I think it probably is about time. It's been way too long since we've done a fashion show. Way too long. Shoot. Okay, well. Let's see. Can I just take Sparta? Should we do it? What the hell? Why not? Let's just... we're just capturing cities left and right. What do I want to do? Keep or raise the city? I just nuked it. What do I want with the city? Raise it. Get the hell out of here. All right. Why do I want to give them resources? I'm raising the city. Get out of here. You, just hang tight. You, hang tight. You also, well, I'll let you heal. You, hang tight. Finally, the great next turn. How many do I have left? Counting them down. 5, so 4 after this. Finally, we're just going to let a lot of the units just kind of hang out, and, I might skip past them or whatever. I've got, what, 1 nuke left? 1 nuke left. I don't know. Who do I hit? I'm running out of targets. I've, nuked everybody. I might have to come back to Hag again and nuke them again. Just for the hell of it. We can only have one city named Sparta in this game. That's true. That's true. So what should we name it? I got an idea. Nukeopolis. Nukeopolis. There we go. We're gonna be burning it down anyways. But there you go. Nukeopolis. All right. Next turn. Thankfully. We're getting down to it, people. We're finally getting down to it. There's stuff going on. I don't care. Whatever. You want Nukeopolis back? Go ahead. Yeah, take it. I don't care. Go ahead. Here's how it's gonna go. Here's how it's gonna go. Yep. All. I'll give you one. I'll leave you one. How about that? Well, that's too bad. Well, I see some radiation poisoning in your future. Good luck with your future endeavors. Good luck, sir. Narrative choice. Do I even care? What do I care? There's sometimes no sure sights. Human civilization, land soaked with blood. And this earring confirms explorer suspicion, whatever conflict, whatever soldiers of the antiquity age were here, whether victorious or not. What? Huh? Okay. 1 artifact. Great. Terrific. Fan-freaking-tastic. I don't care. Whatever. Go there. That's fine. Grow. Yep. You grow there. You grow now. You grow now. There we go. Okay. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I don't care. Build a nuke. Give me more nukes. Flight, I need transatlantic nukes. Daha. I don't care. Whatever. I'm closing my eyes and I'm picking something. I don't even know what I picked. What did I pick? Land ship. Oh, good for me. Settlement under threat. Which one? Take me there. Why are you talking about it? Nukeopolis? I don't care. I just nuked them. Screw them. I don't care. Finally. Okay. Yeah, you great. Okay. If we can get over there, great. If not, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Command my units. Okay. How the heck did I get so injured? What's going on here? He must have one of those giant guns out here. All right, get out of here. All right, command my units. Meh. Just go to sleep. That's. Nuke him again? Shall we nuke him again? Nukeopolis. I love it. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That would be a twist. Maybe we can look it up. December. Yeah, okay. You know what, Amy? That's the only thing I missed from Bear's show. Bear, it's the beginning of December. You could go Awareness Month tomorrow. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. I wish I could see that city so I could nuke that. I'm in no position to nuke anybody else. So, all right. Well, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. But you get nuked again. I wonder what happens if you nuke the same city 3 times. Like you're raising cities, right? You know, why can't you just raise cities with nukes? Why can't you do that? That's what I want to do. Why won't the game allow me to do that? All right, can we attack? Wow, we can attack from that far? Cool. Kaboom! Take that. Oh, I forgot about it. Whatever. And, what? I can't, I guess I can't attack. Okay, well. Yeah, whatever. You stay there. That's fine. Okay, whatever. Oh, wow, I gotta destroy. Stay there. I'm trying to get through all this. Next turn. Great, terrific. Finally. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's a guy there. Okay, you know what? Let's take our looting ship and just attack him. Here he goes. Who the hell is this? Who the hell? Where? Oh, explorer. Okay, that's fine. All right, great town. I don't care. Whatever. Okay. Choose production. I don't care. It better be a nuke. Nuke. 33. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Sell my cap. Whatever. I don't care. Town focus. Focus on yourself. Okay. Commanding my units. You know what? You stay there. Let's just go for the trifecta here. Let's just go for the trifecta of what happens when you nuke a city 3 times. I have no idea. Meow, kaboom. I do like the look of the nuke, though. I am gonna miss the nuke. I can't take this city with my ship, so what the hell? You wonder if, like, wouldn't there just be like permanent radiation? Figure. All right. What's going on here? Destroyer. Why is he damaged? Whatever. Bring him up here. That's fine. All right, command units. Whatever. Let's attack this guy. There you go. Okay. I guess these guys didn't go anywhere. All right. Well, we'll send. Ah, shoot! I missed the guy there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I only got 4 turns left. I'm fine. 4 or 3? Something like that. 3 turns. 3 turns. Come on. Can't come soon enough. Oh, for crying out loud. You gotta imagine the mayor of the city going, nuke us again, if he's still around. I don't think there's anything left. You'd figure that would, like, completely destroy the city. I've atomic bombed it like 3 times. What, you want me to bring my H-bomb here in 3 turns? Okay, fine, I'll do that. So I'm just basically not even caring what goes on with any of this stuff anymore. It's fine. Grow city again. Fine. There. Go away. Go away. Diplomatic action. What now? Local festival. I like it. Sure. Let's do it. One French man to another. Let's do it, man. Even though you're Asian. For some strange reason. This game doesn't make any sense. Alright, you go up there and you just man. Yeah. You and your big guns always shooting stuff for crying out loud. Ugh. Horrible. Horrible. Can I get across? Why do I go in a boat? There's literally a train. Oh, for crying out loud, this game. Ah! Why? I gotta get those out while I still can. All right, land ship. It doesn't freaking matter to me. Go back and just hang out and talk to your family. Consider your life's choices. Do I still have another nuke? No nukes available. Oh man. All right. Well, this guy's. Wait a minute. Can I just use the bomber to attack stuff? Airstrike. Oh, I can. Look at there. Oh, I can attack these guys. Ah, interesting. Let's see what happens. You'd figure there'd be more damage. Okay, well, in that case, you sink now. You'll sink now. Amy. I had to get it out. So I only got a couple turns left here. We'll just keep him there. That's fine. I got no nukes left, so makes no difference to me at all. Wait, I can go through. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to go through the for whatever. Finally. Oh, we're getting so close to the end of the game, and I can't be happier. 2 turns remaining. All right. 2 whole turns remain, people, and then we are done. Done, finally. After almost a year playing this game, they still have not fixed it. We've went through. Let's go through it. I liked the graphics in this game, really good. I like the combat ability, very cool. The detail, in parts, looks really good. Got an ease of use to certain extents here. Enjoyed that as well. Wait a minute. What do I? Oh, he made it all the way over here. Good for you. Heal. Okay. A lot of the stuff that I didn't like, since I'm just kind of reviewing it, maybe we had some new people come in here. It's not stable. It's not stable at all. We'll try it again this time. Usually it's when I quit. It crashes on me, but sometimes it's during the game that it's crashed on me. So, not stable at all. Some of the features and abilities, you've seen me play through this. They're very confusing. Very confusing. I just figured out how to move the plane. A lot of the stuff, the combat is kind of stab in the dark stuff. You're like, okay, we're going to nuke. Well, what happens when you nuke? I don't know. We'll find out when we nuke. It didn't really seem like the best sort of game plan that they had. Together a little bit. Let's see, narrative choice. What do I do now? There's something sure so land soaked to this axe. All right, we got an axe. Don't ask any questions though. A lot of it kind of gets lost in the detail. So where some of the detail's really good, as you go on through the game, the detail makes it harder and harder to see things. Did I finish? Yeah, I did finish my French stuff. Okay, good. Some of the game UI is just really confusing and hasn't really made much sense to old Bear here is how the age transitions. You'll notice that I didn't put that at the front because a lot of the stuff that they need to fix, game crashing and all that other stuff, they could fix the age transitions and still have a broken game. Like my tank coming across here. Like, why did it not work? I figured, okay, you'd come right across. But no, he's got to go through the river. Why? I don't know. I had a train right there. Go figure. Does the train just stop and offload everything into a boat? There's another train waiting for him? Like, how does that work? Strange. This is the strangest stuff. So anyways, I got some axes. Some flutes, apparently. Whatever. Okay. Good for me. Somebody was attacked, of course. Somebody else was attacked, of course. Choose a technology. I don't care. I'm ending it. It's fine. Choose a production. Nugamall! Oh, a Jacobian. Oh, really? I didn't even notice this. I guess that is when we built this. When we built that, you'd figure, oh, hey, by the way, you get a new unit that you get to try out. Nope. Let's see. A great person with one charge can only be trained in a city with an avenue, and the specific Jobian receives is random. So, kind of like a conquistador. I'll put it on there, but we're not going to be able to get to it in time. Settlement under threat. I don't care. Burn it all down. Resources. I don't care. They can starve. Command my units. Whatever. Attack. Boom. Command my units. Attack. Yay. We took it. Campbell. Campbell? Like the, like a former vice president? Campbell Harris? Is that, where is my nuke when I needed it? If I would have known Campbell was down here, I would have nuked that 3 times. All right. Just to be sure. All right, you can stay there. I'm just everybody's just going to stay. You can stay there. Finally, we get to the next turn, and we're finally, mercifully, ending this series. Mercifully. So, long story short, people, I don't recommend purchasing the game in the current condition it's in right now. If you can get a great deal for, like, I don't know, $10, go for it. If you're paying any more than $10, you're wasting your money. As someone who has wasted his money. But I will miss our dungeon and grocer that we have right now in Madrid. I will miss that. Looking back, the first time I can see we started this game was February 8th. So yeah, pretty much almost, 10 months? 10 months. Imagine how World War II would have gone if they get Hiroshima again. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting thought. All right, let's finally get done with, I hope. It says one more turn. So, Operation Ivy. This should end the game. I wanted to be a railroad tycoon. Unfortunately, I'm just a minor little nuke aficionado here, people. All right, let's go to it. God, command my units. Seriously, just freaking stay there. God. Okay. Madrid. I'm trying to do hashtag one more turn. Of course, the Belize River floods. But I wonder if the nuke would, like, convert over to the H-bomb. I don't know what would happen. Unexpected corner store, says Amy. Dungeon and grocer. The old dungeon and grocer. Come for the dungeon, stay for the grocer. Or maybe it's the other way. Oh, there we go. Boom. Why are we nuking Santa Claus? What the hell? All right. Is there any... I missed the audio on that. That was it? That's very unimpressive. Modern era comes to an end, thankfully. Oh, my God. It's about time. It's about time. Congrats, you nuked ice. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Oh, let me...
Dreams, lives, all vanished in a blinding night.
Yeah, literally. Multiple times.
Victory comes with a cost.
Cost? Didn't cost me anything. I lost what? Like the artillery guy? That's it? That is ever seen. Yeah, par for the course. Let's just put up a little bit of just basic graphics. Yay, you beat the game. Congratulations. God, that was so underwhelming. Boy, oh boy. Okay, well that is that, people. Mercifully. That is that. I did not get my Railroad Tycoon. Unfortunately. But I beat the pants off everybody with ideology. There we go. No, I don't want to replay the animation. No! Definitely not one more turn. What's our legends? What is our legacies? Oh, look there. Pretty cool. Okay, what is legends? Yay. "60 promotions. Promote your commander a total of 60 times." Okay. Ages complete. See the end of 5 ages. Okay. And I got modern complete. Charlemagne finished the nuclear age. I got it. What does that give me? I don't know what LXP is. It'd be nice if the game told you, but I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. I did good, apparently. I suppose. I don't know. No idea. What does that do? Yay. Yay! Oh. Okay, there we go. Why? I mean, even the ending of the game. Okay, well, let's actually see. Let's play the game of will the game crash on ending. So it automatically took me to the main menu. So I didn't quit out to main menu. So let's see if it'll crash. Turn that down. Let's see if it'll crash. One final. Of course it freaking crashes. Of course it crashes. Naturally. It wouldn't be Civilization 7 without it crashing on the end. No, I'm not going to reopen. That is it. Oh, that is mercifully it. Pleasure playing the game with you, Bear. I'm sure it was. Yes, it did crash. Yay for Spanish-Greek victory. Spanish-Greek. A victory movie for each leader. Amy, they had better graphics for an ending for a Civilization game in Civilization 2 and 3 back in the late 90s? Ladies? The fact that they just put up this weak sauce ending at the end is just like not quite the chef's kiss, but it's like, yeah, that's par for the course with this game. So, why? I used to love all the way up to 6. Excellent stuff. There's some nice things that's in here. I think maybe if they do stuff like where you're just, I don't know, World War II or something. Just use that in just a small 30 or 40 turn segment. Might work. Not sure that, but that might work. But just the game itself, people, I cannot recommend this game at all. At all. Loved having this adventure. This to continue. We can always try starting it over. One of the things, this is a strange thing, the patch only works when you start brand new or pirates and modern age. But we can try it. We got a couple other games. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll kind of figure that out from there. But P-Money's head down. It looks like Amy might. Now, where can we find a game with more conquistadors? There you go. There you go. All right. Well, once again, let me say thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Melissa, out there, if you're still listening. Thank you, P-Money, and all of the little monies. Thank you to all of our lurkers, Russian bots, and former Firaxis Games employees. We've been doing this every Monday and Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock. So we're going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to figure out what game we should do next. We've been on this for a good while. Civilization. So I think I could pretty well say do is maybe a 6 out of 10. And I figured it was going to be an 11 out of 10. And it wasn't anywhere close. So, very disappointing. Very, very. Yeah, P-Money, crack is whack. So stay. Anyways, want to say thank you, everybody out here. You liked what you saw? Hit that thumbs up button. I would have button. All this stuff. If you didn't like, we'll try and improve that for you. Maybe consider, because you're gonna want to know what old bear is coming back. But he'll be back. New King of Ian has made Bear hungry, so he's gonna head back into the woods. Grrrrr! Oh, of course, Jiminy shows up in the last second.